Here's why the costly energy games of the U.S. and other countries will be coming to an end. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. The Group of Seven, which is made up of the economically advanced democracies of the U.S., Japan, Germany, Britain, France, and Canada, ended its recent summit meeting with a pledge to move faster away from fossil fuels and to alternative energy sources like windmills, solar panels, and even the nascent technology of renewable hydrogen. But the experiences of the Ukraine war necessitated caveats. Europe, especially Germany, is heavily dependent on Russian natural gas and oil. Putin is cutting back deliveries to certain countries because of their support for Ukrainian freedom fighters. To reduce this reliance on Russia, Europe will increase investment in liquefied natural gas imports as a temporary measure. Germany may back off previous plans to close its remaining nuclear power plants and will temporarily increase its use of coal. But the goal to phase out fossil fuels remains intact. Nonetheless, that objective is impossible to reach, and the reason is its prohibitive cost. Until Putin's invasion of Ukraine, Germany was hell-bent on renewables. It was closing down its coal and gas-fired power plants. For good measure, Berlin also decided to deactivate all of its nuclear reactors. Renewables aren't cheap. German electricity costs are more than 2 times what they are in the U.S. In the past 20 years, governments have spent $5 trillion on alternative energy sources. Yet the share of global energy from fossil fuels has gone down from 86% worldwide to 84%, 2 percentage points for $5 trillion. In real free markets, energy becomes more plentiful and more affordable. Every major advance in the standard of living means vast increases in the use of energy, railroads, automobiles, and the internet. What rich nations have been doing with energy alternatives is going in the opposite direction, more costly and less abundant energy. Unfortunately, the U.S. has hardly been immune. It has been imposing mandates for renewables, which have been making the power grid less and less reliable. California is the most notorious example. So, why will this wasteful extravagance be coming to a close? Governments won't be able to afford it anymore. The financial conditions of numerous nations have seriously deteriorated, with spending for all sorts of programs ballooning, except for defense. Debt levels have exploded, particularly after the 2008-2009 crisis, while economic growth has been sluggish. Because of several one-time factors, central banks have been able to buy the bonds necessary to help finance government extravagance without unleashing terrible inflations, until now. Japan has been the most notorious example, but the European Central Bank has hardly been prudent, nor has the Federal Reserve. The days of carefree spending and money printing, including uneconomical energy indulgences, will be coming to a close. I'm Steve Forbes. This is What's Ahead. Do send in your comments and suggestions. Thanks for listening. I look forward to being with you soon again.